Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video about my unit here in Valencia Mansions by Brittany Ponteverde. And this is where I've been staying. This is actually my second 1 month trip here in this complex. And last year I stayed on the year below, and this year I'm actually on the 3rd floor. So you can see my unit here and the view. And this development will actually, so this is a 3-floor building, mid-rise, and they're building a 6th floor right next door. But there's also 9-story and I believe 12-story buildings planned. The lot right in front of us, there will actually be a 12-story apartment condo building right there, and with this 3-story right in front of it. So I don't know what they're going to do for parking. I will not be here then, but it's been pretty peaceful in its current state. The field right beyond the fence line there is Santo Domingo, and that is actually corn, pineapple, bananas, and oranges. So pretty wide variety of fruits and vegetables. And the grounds people are actually growing a root crop right there in the center of where the 12-story building is going. So management doesn't have a problem with them doing that. So that's nice. But anyways, here's the unit. And it's basically ready to be turned over back to its owners. This is my last day here. And it's not perfect, but they'll have a cleaner come in. But this, the furniture you see, this is basically what is provided when you buy a unit here. So it's pretty basic. And you can see that there is no central air here in the Philippines. That's actually very common. They will use these wall-mounted units, and sometimes you'll have an inverter unit or the more traditional units like such as these. This is actually a inverter built-in unit. Or I shouldn't say inverter, split air. There you go. But this unit came with a smart TV. So that was nice, along with internet and whatnot. But you can see the kitchen, it's pretty basic, guys. I mean, you just have a basic refrigerator, but what's unusual here in the Philippines is the oven. That is a real oven. And one thing that's unusual for us is you cannot use the oven and hot plates at the same time. So you have to pick between the two. In the States, you could actually use both. And unfortunately, this is just about it in terms of cabinet storage. That's it, guys. This side too, and you have a little bit below, but that's the breaker box. And this cabinetry is actually the standard here in the complex. All the units have the same cabinetry, and I would basically grade it as IKEA, nothing fancy. And you do not have hot water in the kitchen, and that's very common here in the Philippines. Nothing unusual about that. It is what it is. And then here in the Philippines, guys, you'll actually, if you're ever curious about plumbing, so P-traps are uncommon, but they do have a grease trap there, and that's what the silver box is. People have a bad habit of pouring down grease on or down the drain, and hopefully that catches it so it doesn't clog the units. But table and chairs there, pretty basic. And this is a 1-bedroom unit. And then the bathroom, guys, this is actually, so with the bathroom and laundry space, we can actually view the laundry space through the window here. And you'll notice that the laundry actually drains directly onto the floor. And that is a common practice here in the Philippines. Very unusual to see that in the States. To me, if I were to build this unit and it was mine, that would be one of the first changes, just because of the awful mess it makes. You get lint all over the floor and detergent. So that one is tough getting used to for me. And then for the bathroom, it's a pretty much standard CR, guys. Nothing crazy. But I wanted to show you in here the hot water, and it's on demand electric hot water. They do not have a central hot water unit, and it's just for the shower. That's the only place you're gonna have hot water in these units. This is about 41 square meters. They do have smaller units in this complex, specifically the studio. And I believe that comes in at about 36 square meters. And this unit, believe it or not, guys, even without its lighting fixtures and pretty much construction standard tile, their list price right now is about 10 million pesos, and 10 million pesos is about $160,000. Just a couple of years ago, these units were going for 2.7, which was about, with today's conversion rate, that would be about $48,000. I would be hesitant to buy a unit here at the current 10 million peso range. Now, if they ever reverted back to their pre-selling price of 2.7, I would, that would be something to consider, just because of the location and being so close to the malls here in Nuvali. But you would really have to use it to make it worth it, if that makes sense. If you're just an expat coming here for a month like me, I would strongly think about renting. But it was a enjoyable trip, and this is just basically to give a overview of my unit and where I've been living for the last month. Have a good one, guys.